After COVID and with our state being shut down, seeing most of our elected officials basically doing the opposite of what we were wanting them to do. They told me and everybody else that we're not going to do anything to protect you from vaccine mandates, mask mandates, or from being fired from your job for not taking a vaccine. And at that point I was like, this is like the last straw for me. And after realizing that our state government wasn't going to do anything, we started getting involved in county government.
This is where everything starts. It starts at the grassroots. You've got to get involved at the grassroots, and I think this is where I could have made a difference in what was happening in my business and my employees and my family. You know, my freedom and liberty doesn't end where somebody else's fear begins. You know, this is a constitutional right. There was no science behind the mask mandate. There was no science really at all behind what they called a vaccine. And I told the commission in the presence of the health director that was there that if they did this again to us, that I would not comply and that you would have to come and arrest me.
That was basically a dictatorship is what our governor did. You know, it affected my family. My mother is in a nursing home. We had Christmas with my mother on cell phones through a window, locked down like it's a prison. It's wrong, and the utter disrespect shown to the people. I mean, you're a public official, you're supposed to be working for the people, and they weren't working for the people, they were working for their own self-interest.
They don't care what people want. Over 100 people at this meeting, and the officials just don't care. They just don't care. We have to stop blaming each other. We have to start getting up and doing something, even if it's something we've never done before, ever. Christian people that call themselves Christians, read history, read the Bible. In the Bible, you'll see God's people over and over and over and over standing up, some of them being at the highest level of civil authority. If Christian principles are not being upheld and promoted, then evil will be. So if things are going in the wrong direction, the worst thing you could do is see something need to be done and don't do something. We want to speak, we want to talk, but we don't put no actions to our words. I think the time has come where that's not going to work anymore. Somebody has to stand up and stand in the gap. I have 5 little children. I don't want my children to pay for the iniquities of their fathers.